It's just like that. Here I am. Here you are. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Talia. How are you? See who joins us here this morning. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from anybody yet. I haven't heard from any classes anyway. But sometimes we got our regulars, which is good. I'll give everybody a few minutes. I got my puffy coat on this morning. I'm cold this end of the school. I don't know. Maybe we forgot to pay the power bill or heating or something like that. I'm chilly. Good morning, Benjamin. How you doing? Benjamin, where are you from? You at home right today? Morning, Ev. Where are you guys at? Everett, you're here, hey? At Esme? What class are you with? Who's with us here this morning? Daniel, hi there. Yes, so we are in math. You're with Monsieur O'Reilly this morning, am I right? Hey, morning, Layla. Hiya. Awesome. How's everybody doing this morning? I got good news this morning. I was excited last week. I got an email from Elon Musk, and it's actually from his company called Starlink. We live in the country, and so we have country internet. I don't know if Judy's on here yet. She was going to join in. Oh, it's Monsieur Hall. Hey, Mr. Hall, how are you? So yeah, in the country, we got slow internet, like seriously slow. It would be faster for me to like write out my email on a postcard, run it to St. Albert and give it to you guys, than it would be to email it with the internet that we got. And so Elon Musk has got new Starlink satellite internet coming, and we got a spot in the beta. So we put our deposit down. The equipment should be coming, which means that we're gonna have faster internet, which is pretty exciting. Hey guys, happy to hang out with you in the chat. Please pay attention to the rules of the chat. You are lovely, you lovely creature, Mr. Hall. Good to hear from you, man. Thanks for tuning in with your class. That's awesome. Yeah, be cool in the chat, please. You know, nice to each other, be kind. Obviously, no hate, no swearing, that kind of thing. And just chill on the spam, y'all. Repeating things and stuff like that. It gets hard to chat with anybody if you're plugging it up with spam. So let's be cool on that, if you don't mind. We're gonna have some fun though. First thing I'm gonna do is, Mr. Hall, I'm gonna give you power. You are now a moderator. There you go. Good stuff, everybody. Hey, let's start with this. Last week I issued the Doug Dime Challenge. So we are helping out raise money in our district, our school district, for Catholic Social Services. We're calling it the New Beginnings Basket. So just within a few miles of us, kind of Edmonton central area there, we have many young people under 18 who are at risk on the streets, struggling with addiction. They've maybe been in abusive situations. They're maybe being sexually trafficked. Okay, they're having a hard time. Catholic Social Services provides some emergency and transitional housing for these young people. And what they're trying to do is put together some baskets to help them move into more independence. And so we're joining with them to try and get 150 baskets, I think. It was 100 baskets or 150. And they were $100 or $150. So I don't remember which one. But I think $15,000 is our goal to put together these baskets. All right? So what I want to do is, between last week and spring break, so we got like 4 more weeks, I think, for every new subscriber We started at 217, I think. This morning we were at 237. So we got 30 new subs. That's only going to cost me $3 at this point. That's not nearly enough. Okay, so what I need everybody to do, if you're on your device right now, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the live stream right now. Okay, subscribe to my channel, and then for every subscriber, I'm going to give at least $0.10. And if we're not looking at least one basket, then we're going to have to figure out a way to at least get one basket out for our Catholic Social Services project. Okay, so sub, share with friends. Class, if you're on your own devices right now, sub up. Okay, and let's make a little bit of money for Catholic Social Services and get them some baskets. All right, awesome. Who else is joining us? Anybody else on? Yeah, Mr. Hall has got the power. Thanks for hitting the like button, Benjamin. Appreciate it. Awesome. Okay, sub up, guys, and let's help some young kids out in the Edmonton area. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I think we should sing this one at birthday parties instead of the old one. You know what I'm saying? It kind of rocks. Like, it starts slow. Yeah. It's your birthday. It's a great day. It's a great day. Any birthdays on the chat that I don't know about? I got a list of them here. Anybody I don't know about? So birthdays this week. So this is from like Monday through to next Monday. Okay, so like March 1st to 8th or 7th. All right, so we got at Primo, we got Ayla, Kaylee, Liam, Cohen, Evan, and Sarah and Madison. They're like March 4th, 6th, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. So all this week, you got lots of birthdays over there at Primo. Over at Sister Alphonse, my friend Aiden, March 5th, and my friend Kara, March 7th. Anybody here on the chat? Oh, Daniel, yours is in 6 months. Well, what the heck? Let's give Daniel an early
birthday time. It's such a thrill.
Why not?
Don't be sad you're over the hill. You've got many more years
Daniel,
to come.
You're over the hill.
We love you.
Bro.
You're number one.
But you're number one. You're number one, dude. Celebrity birthdays this week. Okay, here's what I need you guys to tell me in the chat. So I keep an eye on celebrity birthdays, and I hit just some funny ones, you know, and some ones that you guys might recognize, some ones that, like, from my era, you know, same age as me or when I was growing up, that kind of thing. Okay, but there's a lot now, a lot of, like, TikTokers and YouTubers who are, like, more famous than actors and actresses in, like, Hollywood. Seriously, these people have got, like, some numbers, okay, and so I just don't, there's so many of them, I don't know who you guys are following. So who do you follow? What TikTok star or what YouTuber do you follow so I can keep an eye on their birthday? All right, and then we can give them a birthday shout out when it comes time. So today, your friend of mine, Dr. Seuss, born in 1904. I can't remember what year he died, but he's no longer with us, but he was born in 1904. And then in 2012, they released the movie of The Lorax to commemorate his birthday. And so happy birthday, Lorax. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. Hey, and you might see today trending on, I saw it on Twitter, but it's actually all over the place. The news has just picked it up, that 6 of Dr. Seuss's books are going to be ceasing being licensed and published because of racist statements or images, artwork that Dr. Seuss did himself and stuff like that. And you know what? It was really kind of hard to find actual, like, the examples. People just kind of said, these are the 6 books, but nobody was really interested in publishing what the images and stuff were. But I managed to find one, and you know what? Hey, let's get rid of some of that stuff where it makes sense, and let's learn from the past, and let's update. I'm thankful, though, that they're not, like, canceling Dr. Seuss completely because he made a few mistakes in the past. He's got so many good books, and of course we love him so much for so many of the cool things that he's done, like the Lorax, okay? And so trending on his birthday, Dr. Seuss, but he's left us some great stuff too. Cash Baker is a TikTok star and a YouTuber, and I was browsing through, like, okay, who's got birthdays this week, and I found Cash Baker. Anybody know who this guy is? Anybody know? He's got 843 million likes on his TikTok and 16.6 million followers. Can you guys imagine if you all subbed up and you got all your friends and we got me 16.6 million subs, how much money That would be nearly $1.7 million that the Doug would owe for the dimes for the Doug Dime Challenge. That'd be crazy, right? So anyway, I had a look at some of Cash's stuff. He's a singer. His songs are, they're okay. I can see how he's like 15 or something like that, and he's a bit of a goof. He's kind of funny. Whatever. It's cool. But what I loved, Jesus, the only way to true happiness. Brother Cash Baker is a believer. So that's cool. And he's dropping some new music. I don't know if you guys have heard of him or not. Let me know. Have you heard of him? Cash Baker? Does anybody know who that is?
Daily inspiration.
It's time for some daily inspiration.
Inspiration for your everyday.
And this week for March 6th, our daily inspiration comes from Saint Basil. Saint Basil, depending, was from like the 4th century, like 360 AD, so like 300 years after Jesus. He was a bishop, and he spoke out against some of the leaders at the time who were saying like that, their race was best and that kind of thing. So he spoke out against racism. And he said this today about kindness. A tree is known by its fruit. A person, is known by his deeds. A good deed is never lost. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. I love it. Thanks, St. Basil. A couple days ago, actually. It wasn't that long ago. I think it was Monday. Was it yesterday Monday? Man, time is weird. Anyway, I went through the Starbucks drive-thru, grabbed myself a honey oat latte. Thought I'd try something new. And I got to the drive-thru window, and she said, "Hey, good day for you. Person in front of you paid for your latte." And, that never happened to me before. But it sure made me think when I start going through drive-thrus, maybe I can pass that on sometimes. And, that's where you get it. You sow kindness and you gather love, right? So I think that's good. I think we should be more kind to each other. So look for an act of kindness this week that you can do for somebody else. Sound good? Yes. Awesome. What is happening this week? Pizza shop trending yesterday. Des Moines, Iowa, Fung's Pizza announced their Froot Loops breakfast pizza, and the internet had some opinions. Okay, and so all they did, fairly light pizza crust, sprinkled it with Froot Loops, smothered it in cream cheese, and a little bit of melted mozzarella, called it the Froot Loops breakfast pizza. And would you guys eat this for breakfast? Are we on the right track? Has humanity crossed the point of no return? Is this an abomination to God? What do you think? Froot Loops pizza. Would you eat it? Good? Bad? Ugly? Okay, here's what a few people had to say. At Grandpa Joe said if the crust were Pop-Tarts, maybe. Otherwise, no. Hard no. Pop-Tart crust? Froot Loops pizza? I don't know. It sounds like a sugar coma waiting to happen, but I see where Grandpa Joe's going with that. But yeah, I don't know about like regular pizza crust. At Your Pal Billy says, this is objectively awesome. Plus, it's healthy because it has fruit on it. As far as I'm concerned, the only one who sees life correctly right now is Your Pal Billy. And he's right. It's got fruit. Can't go wrong, right? It's good for you. But at Ed BWT had an opinion. He says, you're lucky Italy doesn't have nuclear weapons. There may be some traditional pizza-loving Italians who might have something to say about the Pop-Tart pizza. Am I right? It is kind of ugly, right? It's visually upsetting. I like how you say that. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. Hey, so I mentioned I live on the ranch. This was not trending on the internet, but it should have been because baby animals are cute. All right? And so this week, our sheep had a surprise for us in the pen. Check this out. Hey, my friends. It's the Doug. And I have a suspicion. So I just got home. It's getting dark. And I went to feed the sheep. And there's only 4 sheep there. There should be 5, which means that one of them might still be at the shelter.
and they may have a baby, new baby lamb. So I'm gonna have a look. All right, here we go. I'll flip on my headlamp. I'll take you guys in here with me. Let's see what we got. Who's here? Hello, Mama. Oh, look at this. Oh, we got twins. We've got twins. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I gotta get her out of there. I don't know if she got a little stuck or what. I gotta get her back to her mama. Hang on. Oh yeah, well, that's 24 hours of excitement. And look at this, he's doing awesome. You made it. Way to go, buddy. Oh, look at you. What's that? Yeah, that's you. Good boy. You go up there, are you? You go for a walk?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So cute is right. Oh yeah, he was a hoot, man. He got a little chilled. He got stuck down and kind of laid down in the part of the pen there that he couldn't get out of, and so I'm glad I went and checked when I did, and he did great. We fed him for the kids named him Simon. Yeah, we fed him for about 36 hours, so just about 3 days, and he actually went to a new home last night. He's gonna be hanging out with some baby goats down by Red Deer. Somebody came and picked him up. So anyway, yeah, little ram. So the other one was a female, and we kept her too. We haven't named her yet. She's still just hanging out with mom. She's doing great. She's feeding on her own and everything, so she didn't need any help from us. But she'll stay as part of our herd, and she'll become a mommy herself, maybe even next spring. So yeah, it was super cool, super fun. All right, that's awesome. Where are we at? Oh yeah, let's do some hashtags. Taking over Jimmy Fallon's hashtags this week. This week's hashtag is hashtag I'm the GOAT of. GOAT, G-O-A-T. That's a abbreviation. That's an abbreviation for greatest of all time. So what are you the greatest of all time at? Is there any silly quirk thing that you're the best? Like nobody can even come close. Nobody can compete with you. So Jimmy put this hashtag out. I went through the hashtag and picked some of my favorites that didn't appear on the Tonight Show, and I added one of my own at the end as well. Right. So here we go. Hashtag number 1. I'm the GOAT of some at Ugly Felix. I'm the GOAT of stopping the microwave countdown timer at 1 second. I have saved the world from a lot of plings. I do this especially at night. Like if I have to get up in the middle of the night, got to get myself a snack or something like that, I definitely hit it. And you as close as you can to 1 before it starts pinging. So I'd challenge Ugly Felix on this one, but I'll take your word for it. You're probably really good at it. I'm the GOAT of dishwasher Tetris from Mr. Tom's Junkie. Dishwasher Tetris. Never shall I wash anything by hand. It will fit. I hear you. Put that thing to work. If there's room, cram it in there, man. Let's get the dishes washed. I don't want to do it by hand if I can help it. I'm the GOAT of from at Jody Jill. staring at the computer camera during a Zoom call completely still. The goal is not to move a muscle until somebody on the call notices and asks if my connection has dropped. Personal best, 6 minutes. Mr. Hall, have any of your students done this on a class Google Meet? Anybody tried this? 6 minutes. Have you tried to stay still for 6 minutes? Like not even blinking, just totally like off? I don't know. 6 minutes is pretty good. That's hard to do. Next one. I'm the goat of calling out, honey, I love you. This one's for you. Calling out all of my kids' names when I'm really only trying to get one of their attention. Can never just say the right name the first time. Sometimes the dog gets thrown in there too. I'll include this one because this does happen in our house. I've done it, but only, like a couple of kids, and I've definitely done it, but my mom and Judy, my wife, they will go. My mom, she would go through all of her brothers and sisters. She's got like 6 brothers and sisters, so she'd go through all of them when she was trying to get mad at me and my brother. Yes, that's true. You know what? Moms are so busy. There's so much in their heads, and they're caring for so many people, and everything just kind of gets jammed in together, and it all kind of has to happen now. And I get it. So God bless y'all. Love you, honey. Finally, from the desk of Doug, I'm the goat of hiccuping several times after eating something spicy. In fact, something's only deemed spicy based on the severity of my hiccups. True story. I make hot sauce, and it's only hot if I start hiccuping. Otherwise, I know it's not hot enough. Do you know what I mean? What are you the goat at? Anybody? Yeah, try it online. Yeah, Layla, is that your mom too? I know. God bless the mommies. Hey? Now the sheep are getting called out in the names now too. Oh boy. The dog gets it every once in a while, right? Oh man. So funny. Okay guys, let's bring this thing in for a landing. Yeah, Selena, get to the office. All right. This week.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chaplain speaking.
Hey, I'm always trying to hand out helpful advice on the Creedcast live stream, and I'm happy to provide some fresh ideas just to keep it fun, keep it interesting. All right, this week on This Is Your Chaplain Speaking, this comes from one of our classes who asked a question, and the question is, pardon the bell, let me flip my page. The question is, what's one way that's almost guaranteed to get you into heaven? Okay? What's one way you're almost guaranteed to get into heaven? So this one falls into a whole bunch of questions that have come my way on the topic of what I call heaven, hell, and everything in between. Okay? Super good question. And I understand it. And you know what? Actually, whoever asked this question, you're dialed right in. Because there was a guy who asked Jesus this exact question, okay? It goes something like this, and this is from the book of Matthew. I'm just going to read you a little piece of this, okay? Then a young rich man came to Jesus and said to him, "Teacher, what good deed must I do to have eternal life? Like, what's going to get me into heaven?" Jesus kind of gives him like the basic answer. He says, well, follow all of the commandments, okay? And this rich young guy, he's like, check, got it. I've done that. I do that. No problem, okay? It's like honor your mother and father, love your neighbor, do not steal, do not murder, do not commit adultery. He's like, I got it. I did all those things. And then Jesus is like, okay, let's see if this guy's serious. And he says to him, the young man says, I've kept all these. What do I still lack? What am I missing? And Jesus says, well, if you wish to be perfect, if you wish to do it right, then go sell all your possessions, give the money to the poor, and you'll have treasure in heaven. Come and follow me. The rich man's response, this young guy kind of weighs his options at this point, and he says, can't do it. Can't do it. That's too much. It's going to cost me too much. So he was willing to do the bare minimum, but he wasn't willing to go the whole distance. Okay? Jesus tells us there's two things that are most important. Okay? The teachers of the law came and asked him, which is the most important commandments? And this is what he says. Love God. So love me, him, Jesus being God. He says, love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. In other words, no part of yourself left out. Love me with your whole self. And love your neighbor. Love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And they're like, well, who's my neighbor? And he's like, everybody. It's like, it's not the guy on either side of the driveways, you know, it's not the doors on either side of us. It's everybody's your neighbor. Like even the people that you don't like. And so Jesus kind of steps through and sort of parts the water, so to speak, of all the commandments. And he says, this is it. I'll sum it up for you. Love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And what he says to the rich young man, he says, just follow me. Okay? Take everything that's going to get in the way and follow me. When he's talking to the rich young man, he's not saying that money is bad. He's not saying that riches are bad. He's saying anything that's going to get in the way, put that aside. And in this guy's case, it was his businesses. It was his money. And he's like, I've worked too hard for this. I can't just give it away. I can't just let it go. And so the bar was just too high for him. Okay. But Jesus asks us, heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then love your neighbor as yourself. So there's one thing that we can't control, and there's one thing that we can. The one thing that we can't control, we can't get ourselves into heaven. Okay. You don't have the ability to get yourself there. Tell me how you do that. How do you do that? You don't. Okay? That's Jesus. That's what he's doing. He says, you follow me. You give me yourself. Follow me. Be my friend. Live your life the way I would live your life. Follow me. And you get to heaven. And then, because that's so awesome, and we get to experience such love, unconditional love from Jesus, we naturally would want to then love our neighbors too. And so it's not the deeds or how well we follow the rules that gets us into heaven. It's the person. Jesus is so amazing, so loving, that he would bring us to his Father. He would make a way for us where we turn around and we say, you know what, I've done some things wrong here. I want to do things right now. And we follow Jesus. And because we do that, we start to help other people. We care for other people. We do that kindness, right? Those acts don't do it. Those come as a result of loving Jesus and being loved by God. Okay? So what's a guaranteed pass into heaven? That's it. Follow Jesus. Okay? Love him with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then go and love your neighbors because of him. Does that make sense? That's it. That's as simple as it gets. Okay? And then, you hear this and you're like, well, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to. Well, we hear about the rich young man, and he didn't either. And so it's not an easy call. It's not like it gets easy when you say yes. Okay? He saw already ahead of time. He saw, now this is going to be harder than I thought. And some people, they don't follow him. And that's what we see there. All right? So it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. There you go. Preach. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me again. I hope you guys have yourselves a great day. I really do love getting together with you. We'll do it again next week. Please, if you haven't yet, sub to the channel. Not for my benefit, but I'm just trying to use that as a way to raise a little extra cash for Catholic Social Services and their Youth at Risk and their baskets campaign. All right? Yeah, it's good to see you guys too. Love hanging out with you. And I'm signing off. I'm hoping I can get into the gym, still play some basketball or volleyball over lunch hour with you guys. Okay? So we'll see you guys next week. God loves you. Don't forget it. So do I. Talk to you guys later.